Hey guys, it's Ben with Living in Lakeland, Florida, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. My last, I think most of my videos, I've been out in Lakeland doing walking tours, map tours, stuff like that. Today I'm going to kind of go over why I feel like everybody is interested in moving to Lakeland. I've got a couple of websites here talking about growth and stuff that's going on in Lakeland, why people are coming here. Just last week, I've had 3 people reach out to me. All of them were coming from Texas and just asking questions on what there is to do, what it's like, how scary are hurricanes, how scary are alligators. So not really going to focus on that. I'm going to really focus on the growth here. So let's jump right into the computer and kind of go over some of what I see.
All right, guys, so we're here on the computer. I am just going to go over a couple websites that I've found recently, kind of going over the expected growth here for what's going on here in Lakeland. So the first one is Bay News 9. This is the, used to be Spectrum News, but it used to be Bay News 9 over in Tampa. This is going over the expected population growth to 500,000 people by the year 2035. Currently just sitting over 250,000, 260,000 today. So Lakeland is essentially going to double in size between now, 2023, and 2035. So still a lot of growth going on here. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. A lot of people are relocating here. No state income tax. We have much more affordable housing. It's just a better situation for a lot of you. I get a lot of calls, people moving over here. Here, 25 fastest growing places in the U.S. And this one's kind of interesting. This is U.S. News. Sarasota, Fort Myers. Here, number 4 is Lakeland, Port St. Lucie, Ocala, Daytona Beach, Naples, Melbourne. A lot of this is very, very close to us, within a couple hours. So, that's, I think, part of the big draw here that a lot of people miss because they hear Orlando, they hear Tampa, but Lakeland, Winter Haven, our little Polk County area, it's an hour to those places. So you don't have to live in the super hustle and bustle where you have traffic just to go to the store where it takes you 30 minutes to go 5 miles. Here, you've got a local Publix, you've got a local Walmart, you've got a local Aldi. There's just close shopping. It doesn't take you all day to get everywhere. Another one here, one of the 100 largest metro areas rated by Lending Tree. 2 other Florida cities made the top 10. So, we're just growing. Lakeland's a boom town. Getting calls 3 last month, like I said at the very beginning of the video. People coming from Texas because Texas is too busy. Here in this first article, I believe somewhere, I genuinely think we are the Austin of Florida. Austin, Texas has 1 million people. So there's just something for everybody here. And that's really a unique little setup because our cost of living is lower and there is still a ton of stuff to do here in Lakeland.
All right, so that's just kind of a quick touch on why I think Lakeland is blowing up. There's people coming from Miami, Tampa, Orlando, out of state. A lot of people up in the New York, New Jersey area are coming down here because you can live like you're on vacation because you're close to the beach, but you're still out of the crowd. So you can just take a quick little pop over. You can make a weekend trip. It's not a big deal. There's hotels, Airbnbs, VRBOs. You can really find something for everybody around here. Sales tax is 6.5% or 7%, depending on which county you're in. So, on top of no state income tax, if you already live here, you're already familiar with that. We have a lower sales tax, which is because all the tourism that comes here is why we don't have a state income tax. So that kind of offsets it. But my thoughts on why this is happening: people that moved from COVID, where the state was pretty much open, people were just coming in left and right from all over the place because we didn't have the restrictions like a lot of other states did. And now people have been here for a little bit. They're like, all right, well, Orlando's too busy, Tampa's too busy, Jacksonville's too spread out, whatever the case may be. And they're researching what they probably should have done before they bought, maybe like what you're doing now, and decided, you know what, I like this. I think this is a good area because of all the shopping, all the entertainment, of its location, of its safety from hurricanes. I get asked that question a lot. How bad are hurricanes? Hurricanes are not bad here. We have 2 spots that we're watching out in the Atlantic right now. They're a week away, so we have plenty of time. It's not like, oh man, here comes a tornado down the street right now. We don't have warning. We have warning, so it's not a big deal. Another question I get asked a lot: are gators a big problem? gators are not a big problem. I grew up on the chain of lakes every single weekend, just about. We were surfing, wakeboarding, skiing, tubing, all that. I'm still alive. I still have all of my limbs. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, don't get in shallow, murky water, dusk or dawn, when the gators are probably feeding. Just common sense. We're not down here battling alligators like they make it out to be in the news. Um, yeah, so that was just me kind of rambling a little bit. Sorry about that. If you have questions on the area, leave them down in the comments down below or reach out 863-333-5053. I say my phone number in all these videos like 100 times. I'm trying not to do that as much. If you guys have questions, you know how to reach me. I would love to have you leave a comment down below on where you're watching from. I find it kind of interesting. Like I said, last week I had 3 people call me from Texas and 1 from Miami. So far this week, it's Tuesday. So, a lot of people just kind of get an idea where people are coming from. That way I can give you more relevant information on, what you might be looking for versus just kind of doing a broad stroke here. So I hope you enjoy this video. Love that comment down below, and we will see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. I do have another video you might like right over here, and we'd love to have you subscribe right over here to stay up to date with what's going on in the Central Florida real estate market. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next Friday.